Hi, and welcome to this SendOutCards back office training. My name is Ivan Cisco, and I'm going to walk you through how to use the back office. Sometimes you'll hear this training as the red bar training because we're going to go across the red bar. But this is really just to give you an overview of how to use the system of SendOutCards. Now, if you're watching this video today, a couple of things. One, you might be a new customer, so welcome to SendOutCards, or you might even be a new distributor. So welcome to SendOutCards. And or you may just want to be learning more about how the system works. Thanks for taking the time to have a look. And my goal over the next little bit is to give you a complete overview of how to use SendOutCards. Okay, so when you log in to SendOutCards with your username and password, this is pretty much what you're going to see. Now, if you're a distributor, you're going to have a few more options than a customer, but let's walk through, and we're going to start down here at the bottom. And what you're going to see here is some birthday reminders, anniversary reminders, any important dates that I put into my contact management tool that will remind me. So I never forget a birthday or an important date ever again. And there's a huge value into our contact management system alone. So one, and it'll also email you, send you an email of an upcoming birthday ahead of time so that you can get a card out on time. Now, the first thing I want to talk to you about is the contacts. Now, there's several things you can do. You can go ahead and add a contact by just clicking Add a New Contact, okay? And when you add a new contact, you can put in their name, you can put in their address, you can put in whatever contact information. One of the things I always do, if you're a Facebook member, chances are they are too. You can go and get their birthday on Facebook. If they have a spouse, sometimes you can get that information as well. And then you can even add your contact to different groups. So whether it's a family member, a friend, or a colleague, or a business you might own, or a client list, whatever it may be, you can create different groups. And it's good to set up a few groups ahead of time. That way, as you put your contacts in, you can add them to groups immediately. So to add a person to a new group, you just simply click on Groups. And then you type in down here at the bottom the name of the group. Okay, so you just type in the name of the group and add the group. Okay. Also under contacts, you can actually import your contacts. So if you own a business or you have a large list of contacts, you can actually import. So download all your contacts into an Excel spreadsheet, and then you can import them, upload them into SendOutCards instantly. It's a really cool, slick way to do things. To find a contact, you just simply click on Find a Contact. You type in their name, and then it can list all the persons, all the contacts with that name. And I can actually view the contact. I can see whatever cards I've sent them in the past, so it's really, really handy. So your contact management tool is huge. And one of the things I really want to point out is that for the first time in my life, all of my contacts are in one place. First time ever. Now, if you're like me, maybe you have a stack of business cards, you've got an Outlook with a bunch of, or an email tool with a lot of contacts in it. You've got a cell phone with lots of contacts in it. You've got, a LinkedIn account, a Plaxin account, a Facebook account. You've got all these contacts, but let's face it, most people do not have their contacts organized. So for me, the very first time in my life, my contacts are all in one place. And the greatest thing about this, these are all real people that I know or have some sort of relationship with. So I have good information in here for once. With all of their addresses, and two, now I've got a way to touch all these people on a personal basis several times over the course of the year. That is an incredible value to me, and believe me, this is probably the most important asset I own is this database. Okay? Main menu always brings you back to the main page. And if you want to create a card, you click here. If you want to create a campaign, you click here. Upload pictures. We're going to go through all this stuff here shortly. Now over here you'll see points. Points are for cards and gifts. Okay, so you can always buy more points. And expense is for postage, and the company just passes on the postage to us. So if you ever need to buy more points or expense, you simply click here, and then you simply choose how many points or expense that you want. Hit next, and then you could purchase those points or expense. Okay. All right, so what I want to do now is I'm going to go up here to the Help tab, and there's a couple of things you need to know here. One is tutorials and media, and this is really helpful. this video that you're watching now is helpful, but there's a bunch of short little videos here on how to do pretty much everything. How to create a campaign. A campaign is if you want to create a card and send it to a group of people and have it personalized to every single person. How to import your contacts, how to create a video card, how to send a card, how to use Picture Plus, how to edit your contact manager. So there's all kinds of great little tutorial videos here. So if you're ever stuck, that's really helpful. Also, we have a help chat. So during business hours, Monday to Friday, you could talk to somebody live through our help chat, or you can call. So customer service is really handy, really helpful. If you have any technical questions or something you might be stuck on, certainly give them a call or chat with them and they'll help you out. If you're a distributor, there's two sections you're going to want to know here. One is your business office. This is where you manage your business. You can keep track of your customers, your auto ship, all your commissions and all that stuff's there. Our training center, this is really important that you go through that right away. In your personal website options, you want to log in there and set up your personal website. Everybody that joins our business gets our replicating websites, and you can personalize it and make it your own. So that's important to do. Contacts we talked a little bit about. So I'm going to go back here to main menu. Main menu always brings me back to the main page. And we're going to go into cards. So let's go into cards, and we're going to click on create a card. Now there's a few things that you need to know. Creating cards is relatively simple, and after you create a few, you'll find it simple as well. But like anything, there's a simple little learning curve. And we have cards in here. We have over 16,000 greeting cards inside of the system. So imagine walking into a greeting card store and having over 16,000 cards to choose from. And as you can see, there's all these different tabs. This is just birthday cards for family, for her, for him, you name it. There's all kinds of cards for anybody and everybody. I always say if you can think it, we have it, okay? Expressions, there's all kinds of cards for different types of expressions, holidays, you name it, we've got them all here, okay? And or you can create your own card from scratch. Now, one of the other things I want to show you, down here under special interest, okay, for you business owners out there, if you click on business, there's cards for many different professions. So if I'm an accountant, here are some cards for being an accountant. Okay, if I am a chiropractor, here are some. If I am a dentist, here are cards for that profession. So we've got a lot of cards for a lot of different professions as well, and they're already created. So what I'm going to do is a couple things. Any of our 16,000 cards that you choose from, if you want to create one, you simply click on the card, and you could create a postcard, a 2-panel card, a 3-panel card, or a big card, okay? And you could check the inside of the card as well, just before we click on it. Then also, or you can create a card from scratch. So what I'm going to show you how to do today is create a card from scratch, and you simply click here on Picture Plus, excuse me, and then you can choose from a postcard, again, a 2-panel card, a 3-panel card, or a big card. So I'm going to pick a regular greeting card. And while we're doing that, there's 3 different tabs here. Okay, one is pictures. And you can upload pictures from anywhere, whether you have pictures on a disk or on your computer or from your phone or Facebook. This is really cool, is that you can go on here and grab images, really simply. The second tab is templates. Okay, so there's templates for literally just about anything you can think of. And I'll just pull this box down here a little bit, but we've got all kinds of templates. So what we're going to do now, what we're on now is the front of the card. If I click here, that'll take me to the inside of the card. So the front of the card, we're going to want to grab a template. So let's say I grab this template here, and I drag it into the front of the card. So that's now going to be the front of my card. Now I need to find a picture that makes sense to stick inside of this card. Let's say we'll grab this picture. And there's a picture inside of the card. And then maybe I said, well, you know what? Maybe that's not the template I really want for this card. Maybe I'm going to grab this template. And while that's loading, pretty slick, huh? And if I wanted to edit the picture, I could just click on it and move it around whatever I want to do. Okay, so here's the front of the card. Now we're going to go to the inside of the card. There's several things we could do here inside of the card. I'm going to give you one example. I'm going to pull this picture inside of the card, and I'm going to click on this little span button. That is now going to make that picture the whole inside of the card. Really fun. Now I could go to templates and I could add borders, or I could add all different kinds of templates if I chose to. But we're actually going to go to elements. And elements, there's hundreds and hundreds of elements inside of here. One of the elements I like to use is under desk. Okay, and I just went to desk, and then I could grab, let's say, this piece of paper. I could take it, I can rotate it however I want. I can move it wherever I want to put this piece of paper. And now I may want to type a message. So if I want to type on this piece of paper, I need to go over here and grab a text box. So it says add blank text right there. So I'm going to click add a text box, and I can rotate it wherever I want. So I could type in my message, I can move it wherever I want, okay? And I could change the font. So there's several different fonts here. I could change the colors, I could center it, I could do a lot of different things here, okay? Also under elements, I could, let's say, grab this pencil and move it in here. So again, there's hundreds and hundreds, maybe even thousands of elements inside of here. And if there was something that we didn't have, you could just upload it. Go find that image, upload it, put it inside of the card as well. Okay. So what I'm trying to do here is show you that whatever your imagination will let you do, you can design it here. Okay. It's really amazing what you can do. You can even upload your own handwriting if you choose to, with your own signatures. Really, really wonderful. So once you get the card looking the way that you want it to look, you can do a print preview. Okay, and it's going to show you exactly what this card's going to look like when it's printed. I think it looks great. I'm going to hit continue. Once I hit continue, my return address is automatically going to populate, and then I can choose who I want to send it to. So I could choose from Contact Manager. I just type in their name here. So if I type in my friend Johnny, I could grab his address, just click choose contact. His address will automatically populate in there for me, so I don't have to type it. How cool is that? I can hit continue, and then I can choose to add a gift. So we've got all kinds of gifts, hundreds and hundreds of gifts. Gift cards are really popular. You know, you send somebody a $10 Tim Horton card, you're now their best friend forever, right? We've got Home Depot, Walmart, there's all different kinds of gift cards here. And for those of you that own businesses, this is a great, simple, efficient way to show people that you appreciate them or thank them for the referral. A whole lot of fun these gift cards are. And we have all kinds of gifts. We have personal development books, audio programs, lots of different trinkets for all different occasions. One of my favorite things to send is the gourmet foods, specifically the brownies. So if you ever need to dig yourself out of a hole, the brownies are absolutely delicious. And or if you're a brand new customer or certainly a new distributor, feel free to send me over some brownies because I absolutely love them. They're my secret weapon. So there's all kinds of gifts inside of the SendOutCards here. Once you can select a gift or you can choose not to, you just hit continue. And then you can choose when you want the card to go and the gift. It could go immediately, it could go for their birthday, or you could choose a specific date if you choose to. Okay? Really, really simple. So what I'm going to do is bring you back to the main menu. And here's my challenge for you as far as creating cards. Go ahead and send 10 thoughtful cards to people that you care about. Okay? In the next day or two. Take the time to create 10 beautiful cards. Once you're finished that assignment, you will become a card ninja. This will become so simple to you. You'll do it. So I remember the first time I created a couple of cards, it became a little bit cumbersome, but as you can see, I can whip up a card in a couple of minutes, okay? Then I can also create cards that I use over and over that I've saved. Now I want to show you campaigns quickly. Campaign is when you create a card that you want to send to a large group, okay? And there's a video in your back office on how to create a campaign. And what I'm going to show you is a simple little thank you card that I use all the time. And I use this card for people that look at SendOutCards. So you may want to think about different ways that you can use cards for your business or your job or personally or whatever it may be. So I'm going to go into this thank you card, and I'm going to click on edit it so I can show you the power of this. So for example, if I wanted to send this card to a large group of people, all I would simply do is go in and create a card like I just showed you how to create a card. Now there's a feature here in the text box. Okay, so I'm going to click on the text box. See where it says thank you, first name and spouse name? Okay, it's going to automatically put their name in this card for me. So if I was going to send this to Johnny or Tom or Sally, it would say thank you Johnny, thank you Tom, thank you Sally. If I sent this to 1,000 people, it'd be personalized to every single person. And how do we do that? There's a simple feature here where you just click on insert. You can put first name and spouse name or last name. So if you want to put Mr. last name or Miss last name or Mrs., whatever it may be, okay? So that's a little tool that will allow me to personalize cards when I want to send it to a large group. And the same thing inside the card. I wrote a little message here that says, hey, first name and spouse name, and it will automatically put their name into this card for me. So think of all the opportunities where you could send, if you need to send 100 cards or 10,000 cards or whatever it may be, every single card can be personalized to all those people, one click of a button. So let me show you how I would actually send a campaign card. What I would do is I go into my contacts, I click on find a contact. I could select one, but I'm going to list all my contacts for fun. Now let's say I wanted to send that card I just showed you to everybody, to this 1,051 people. Okay, let's say I wanted to do that. All I would have to do is go and find that card that was called a thank you card and hit send campaign, and it's going to send it to all those people, and it's going to be personalized to every single person. I can do it in literally seconds, send out a personalized card to a large group of people. Let me take it a step further. Let's just say I wanted to send it to this person, you know, this person, whoever it may be, and I go and grab the campaign. This one was called thank you card. I hit send, and it's going to go to those 4 people instantly. The campaign tool is incredibly powerful if you need to send lots of cards, okay, personalized. What else can I show you today? The dashboard. For those of you that are distributors, the first thing that you want to do is get this dashboard green, okay, really important. So get back to the person that your sponsor, whoever it may be, or whoever got you involved, and learn a little bit more about how to get your dashboard green. The sock photo store. This is really cool, and this is all new stuff. I bet you might not even have known about all the cool stuff that we have. This is all new in the last couple of months, and we've got a photo store where you can do a lot of different things for those of you that like sending heartfelt, personalized gifts. So while this is loading, I want to give you a few examples and share with you a little bit about what the sock photo store exactly is. Well, we believe there's incredible power in sending images, right? Pictures. Why is Facebook such a big deal? Is because people love seeing their pictures. People love seeing themselves, you know, looking at themselves and their family and important portraits. So what we've done is we've created a photo store. So you can create photo books here. And I want to tell you something. All of the products you're going to see here are incredibly high quality, incredibly well priced. And just, you know, this is the kind of stuff that if your house is burning down, people run back into the house to try to save, right? We do calendars. And if you notice in this calendar, see the little pictures inside of the dates? If it was somebody's birthday, you can put their picture in there. It's just a really nice feature. We can do posters and prints. We can do canvas prints. And I will say this puppy's cute, but I will tell you it doesn't near give you the value of these canvas prints. You know, you put your family portrait, get some nice pictures done or images that are important to you, and put them on a canvas print where you hang them on the wall. Absolutely beautiful. You can do your business cards. So if you haven't done so already and you need business cards, go and get your business cards done. You know, you can use our templates, or you can create them from scratch. You can put your logos, your images, whatever you want to do, and really great quality cards as well. We've got lots of different gifts. What are some of the gifts we've got? If you've got an iPhone, you can now put your pictures on an iPhone case, which is really nice. We've got you can get gift certificates, which are great to give out to people to use SendOutCards. We have metal prints. So this is a print on metal that you can hang on your wall. And then the iPhone 4 case, which is really nice. You can put images on there as well. So I wanted to show you a little bit of the SOC photo store and get you a little bit familiar with that. So in closing, SendOutCards is an amazing tool. It's an amazing gift. It's an amazing way to keep in touch with your friends, your family. It's an amazing way to keep in touch with your patients, clients, customers, and to be upfront with you. If you're not using SendOutCards today and you own a business, you're crazy. You're literally throwing money away. It's so important today, especially today, to let people know that you appreciate them, and there's certainly no simpler way than using SendOutCards. So that's all for today. The best thing to do is to get in here and play around and have some fun with SendOutCards. Certainly, if you have more questions, use the customer service, use your sponsorship line, use whoever it may be. And if you're brand new to SendOutCards, let me be one of the first to congratulate you and welcome you to SendOutCards. So thank you so much for joining us tonight, and we'll talk to you all very soon. Bye-bye.